Welcome back. Regarded as one of Canada's leading musical achievers, Cardinal Official is best known for his dancehall-infused blend of hip-hop.
The big dog trying to get a little oh me, oh my eye. Them a gyra, Mr. Cardinal flavors you can't deny.
But Official is far more than a rapper. The Canadian of Jamaican parentage is also a well-decorated record producer and executive, and was just appointed Executive Creative Director of A&R for Canada by Universal Music. Official is on the island on official business, the promotion of a brand new single called Tattoo, and graces our stage right now. Official.
Yes, sir.
Blessed love, sir.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to have you.
It's an honor.
Congrats on the appointment.
Thank you, sir.
And also on the nomination. Nominations or not nomination for the Juno?
This year's a nomination for a tune I have with a next artist from Canada. He goes by the name of Jordan. We have a song called Can't Choose that we did together that was nominated for Best R&B Recording this year.
Right, and Juno, of course, is Canada's Grammy.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And you have won.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Winfred, like, awards are not really like the thing that I hold in high regard. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a thing that was like nominated and voted on strictly by the people, then it's something different. But awards are generally speaking something that's, you know what I mean, decided on by a board or something. So usually it involves some politics. But I mean, it's still a blessing to be able to be nominated, you understand, and get those type of accolades. And I've won, you know, a bunch of Juno awards and other awards. But those are not the things that really define my career. You know what I'm saying?
All right. What's your function as Executive Creative Director?
Really and truly what it is the CEO and President of Universal Music Canada, Randy Lennox. He approached me last summer because he wanted me to come on kind of as a partner to help build the legacy of Universal Music Canada. So he brought me on now to, you know, just help, I guess, sustain the legacy of not just Canadian music and the fact that we have a lot of international superstars, but the fact that we come from Canada. So what he was hoping to do by bringing me on is to help discover the new talent, but also to help the legacy of Canada itself. Because a lot of times, Canada, period, can be overlooked. You understand what I'm saying? We're not necessarily held in the same regard as, say, America or the UK or so. Yeah. So I'm one of the very few people that have had the blessing of being having international success, you know what I mean, traveled the world and done very well. So for him, it was important and vital to bring me on board, you know what I'm saying, to become a part of the Universal Music family. And yeah, from that, we're just going to discover new talent, foster, and mentor the new artists out there.
But isn't it a huge challenge for you, Cardinal?
I don't think so.
No?
Because
you're comfortable with it?
Check it. If you look at my career, I was not an official A&R, but it's like from way back in the day, like Sean Paul. A lot of people across the pond, if you will, overseas, were introduced to him. We had a song called Money Jane, which went #1 in Canada. And that's the first time a lot of people were introduced to Sean Paul. You know what I'm saying? At least in Canada and certain parts of America and so forth. You know what I mean? If you look at my good friend Estelle, she had that big hit, American Boy. Me and Estelle have been parring for many years, and she was on my album from a long time. And that's just kind of the person that I am. Like, even if you look at, you know, all the controversies surrounding Vybz Kartel. I was on Vybz' first album, and he was also on my album in 2005. We had a tune called Everybody Gone Gangster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I always look at the talent that's out there, and I just respect it and love it for the talent that it is, not necessarily the buzz. And that's really the true function of an A&R.
Interesting place to be, because you can pull from Jamaica.
Yeah.
The Mecca. You can pull from the UK. You can pull from the US.
Yeah.
And your own Canadian locally grown talents.
Yeah.
But where's dancehall and reggae in your portfolio?
I mean, for me, it's just a cultural thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, rest his soul, my father always said growing up, he's like, I want you to know where you come from. You need to know your lineage, your heritage, your culture. You know what I'm saying? Because I was one of the first in my family to be born in Toronto, in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else born and raised in Jamaica. But it was very important. My dad also used to be, you know what I mean? He used to, can't I say he had a sound, but he used to DJ and was an avid record collector. You know what I mean? So I grew up around music. I grew up around you know what I mean, the basement party there. I grew up around just vibes and things. So it's like, for me, to be a true artist, I had to just have my music be an extension of who I am as a person.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, your affiliation then with dancehall and reggae in general is quite natural.
Yeah.
You were born in it.
Yeah.
And though a Canadian, you just couldn't resist, isn't it?
I mean, you know what it is? People came and seek me out, to tell you the honest truth, you know, because I remember I released a song called Bacardi Slang. Bacardi Slang was all about the difference or just showing people the correlation between the slangs that we had in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of Caribbean people in Toronto. So it's like growing up, we just had the slang as a natural thing, you know what I mean? Mixing the patois with the regular, like, hip-hop vernacular.
Yeah, we don't say you know what I'm saying. T-Dot says you don't know. We don't say, hey, that's the breaks. We say, yo, so it go.
So after I released that song, I remember one day I get this call. I'm in a hotel, and I hear DJ Khaled call me. I said, yo, Cardi, I got Rodney on the phone. And I said to myself, Rodney who? You talking about? And I hear this voice, hello? Cardinal. I was like, oh, there's Rodney Price.
Warlord.
You know what I mean? But it's like, Bounty said to me, he's like, yo, we need to, like, I respect the thing that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Because you're merging the two worlds together. And he's like, yo, we need to do a remix so that we can take it to the next level and let people know that this is a legit thing, like a real movement. And it's killer that really bust me for the first time in Jamaica, way back at Delano's Revenge, you know what I'm saying? I remember he brought me on stage and we did the tune and shots of fire, and you know what I mean, the tune pull up and he stopped the whole thing. And he said, yo, Jamaica, I want you to know, you see this youth here? He is of Jamaican parentage, so that means we own a percentage. Hello, you know what I mean? And the whole place just shell down. So it's from them days until now, you know what I mean? It's been a natural thing, man. It's been a natural thing.
You having fun. All right, so what are Canadians consuming? How different is the Canadian mainstream from, say, the US mainstream?
Same thing, man.
Same
thing. I mean, the only difference between us in certain places is as far as I'm concerned, and the things that I love, because I'm still a fan of the music, is that because we have a lot of Caribbean people in Toronto and Montreal and certain places, we might dig a little bit deeper into the whole Caribbean diaspora. So it's not just dancehall, but also, you know what I mean, like soca music too. You know what I'm saying? I just came back from Trinidad Carnival, moving around with my good brethren, Bungie Garland. And you know, Bungie Garland is pushing soca to the forefront right now. We have he has a song called Truck on the Road, and we did the official remix featuring myself. So we were down there, you know what I mean, just mashing up the place. And you know, Bungie is another person who is like getting a lot of support in Canada, you know what I'm saying? And he's always down there, and he's a real
great news. This artist deserves that and more, so much more in Trinidad and Tobago that deserve to be in the mainstream.
Absolutely. But I'll tell you, I'm going to give you an inside scoop, you know, because when I was down there, I was reasoning with Bungie, reasoning with Kes the band. When I was here, I'm reasoning with Assassin, with Taurus Riley. And there's a group of artists that like have the same mindset, you understand, to push the music to the forefront, you understand? Because for the longest time, like what they like to do is they'll, you know, say, all right, Shaggy, you know what I mean? Shaggy is the it guy right now. And they won't push reggae music, they'll push Shaggy.
Yes.
Or Sean Paul is the guy right now, so let me push Sean Paul. You understand? But other people can't get through. But there's strength in numbers, you understand what I'm saying? And with a more unified movement, we're just gonna steamroll over everybody. You see? So.
All right, sir. So you're on a mission.
Absolutely. We have a thing called IBC, the Island Boy Cartel.
Yes.
You understand? And what that is, it's a group, a collective of people. We have Rep JA, we're clothing designers, we have directors, we have producers, artists from all around the Caribbean and North America, anybody of Caribbean descent. And what we're doing is unifying this flex, you understand, so that people can realize the strength of Caribbean people within music, you understand? And the other thing is that we have to be proud of ourselves, because sometimes what happens is when people reach a foreign, them switch up.
Yes.
You understand? They lose the culture, the roots, because they're trying to fit in to what's going on in North America. But I'm a person who believes the morals and values and the things that we hold dear to us here in Jamaica, in Trinidad, in St. Kitts, all those places, we have to hold on to that, whether we're in your island of birth or where your family is from, or whether you're in Canada, UK, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's really the thing that I defend.
And it is already proven that the world cannot if we really are serious, will not resist.
Right.
We can take the world, eh?
They can't resist, man.
All right.
They can.
All right, Cardinal, let's just go to the song that you're in Jamaica promoting right now on this back screen, right now.
Wagwan road boy.
They are road boy.
Glad to see you again. Thanks and thing. You see,
Yes, sir.
in another place. Yo, you don't know, you know. Why you deliver the thing to the people. People them look forward to it. I mean, say you have it. And you don't know enough go eat and enough go rate, but you stay to be great.
See.
So that's why you deliver the thing to the people and you don't know the struggle continue.
I hate that road boy.
I hate this road boy.
My thing.
See the thing, yeah?
The thing proper.
General, that's a word, you know.
Road boy, Cardinal.
Yo.
Bless up yourself, you don't know.
Got you, fam.
Don't know, killer.
See?
Yeah,
what's going?
Tried it.
I say a thing deliver.
Yo, me rate that you then. And you that do some good things, star. You don't know. Go the road boy and have the system.
I don't like.
All right, there you have it, Tattoo. Otherwise known as Rude Boy.
Yes, road boy.
Coming from the Cardinal who is holding it down in Canada. Yes, Rude Boy.
Yes, man.
Blessed love yourself for coming through and talking to us. And we hope to see you on a stage in Jamaica.
You definitely will. And it's important for me to shout out Clonmel Primary and Junior High for allowing me to come in and film that. And the good thing is, what we wanted to get out of this video is giving back. and we gave back to that school. We donated uniforms for soccer, shoes, computers, books, school supplies, all that good stuff. Because to me, that's what being a real rude boy is, you know, defending yourself, your family, but also your community. So just because you're a cardinal or you're a bounty killer, I mean, so you can't give back to the community in a real positive way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. So blessings for having me here today, sir.
And I also think you'll be giving back to Jamaica when those beautiful images go to the world and tourists want to come here and experience it for themselves.
Absolutely.
Paradise, Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Blessed love, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Much love, much
Cool,
love. All right, there you have it right here on stage. Or have him, Cardinal Official, Whitman Williams, on behalf of all of us. Thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.